My presence will go with you, and I will give you rest. This comes in the middle of a pretty heavy moment. Moses is leading the people. Things have already gone sideways more than once, and there's this tension in the air. Like, are we really going to make it where we're supposed to go? And God responds with this simple promise. My presence will go with you, and I will give you rest. Not a detailed roadmap, not a step-by-step plan, not even a guarantee that the journey itself will be easy. Just His presence. And somehow, that's enough. But if we're honest, that's not usually what we ask for. We want clarity. We want outcomes. We want to know how things are going to turn out before we step forward. God, just show me where this is going. Tell me how this is going to work out. Give me something I can hold on to that makes sense. And instead, a lot of time, what He gives is this: I'll be with you. It can feel almost too simple, but the more you live, the more you start to realize that's actually the thing you need most. Because circumstances change constantly. Plans fall apart. Things don't go the way you expected. People let you down. Even your own strength comes and goes. But His presence doesn't. It's like being out on a long ride where you're not totally familiar with the path. You don't know every turn ahead. You don't know exactly how long it's going to take. But you're not riding alone. There's someone with you who knows the way. Someone steady. Someone not thrown off by the terrain. And even if the ride is still challenging, there's a different kind of peace in it. That's what this rest is talking about. Not just physical rest, not the kind that comes from everything being easy. It's an internal steadiness, a settledness, the kind of rest that says, even if I don't have all the answers right now, I'm not by myself in this. And that changes how you move forward. You're not pushing through everything on your own strength. You're not carrying the full weight of every outcome. You're not constantly trying to control what you can't control. You're walking or riding with God. And that's enough to steady you. So when this lands in everyday life, it's less about figuring everything out and more about shifting what you're depending on. Instead of saying, I need to know what's next, it becomes, I need to remember who's with me. Instead of chasing certainty, you lean into presence. And that doesn't mean you stop making decisions or thinking things through. It just means your peace isn't tied to having everything mapped out. It's tied to the fact that God hasn't left you. So when you feel that pressure building, that need to have everything figured out, that anxiety about what's ahead, come back to this. My presence will go with you, and I will give you rest. Let that slow you down. Let it remind you that you don't have to ride this out alone. And sometimes that's the difference between exhaustion and rest in the middle of the journey. Hope to see you here next time, my family, my friends, and anyone else that might be listening. And until next time, Abba willing, Shalom, Shalom.